pressure. Throw by Ethier. Astros win it.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the opener. Michael Fulmer gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know.
A swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Profar comes up with it. And there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Abreu has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he...
Now pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox.
Sure, it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Davidson. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding forward now, Nicky Delmonico, and he's someone they're going to have for the series. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nelson. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jimenez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Joey Gallo now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Up next for the Rangers
on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Here's a high pop-up. Anderson is under this one, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's the number 7 hitter, but a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Chasing after it is DeShields. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up.
The 2-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beltre has a play. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Adam Engel. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 7, 8, and 9.
Jump right there.
but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Anderson over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's the second generation big league. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Nomar Mazara. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Beltre is on his way home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat.
He really with massive power, letting it eat.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does.
Here's the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz.
Joey Gallo now.
Hit sharply on the ground. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the ready for another. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Striding in once again. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Profar loves it, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the
Where as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
headed after it is Mazara, and the inning is over. 1-2. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. And
if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
hit sharply on the ground. Anderson scoops it up. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat. Own achievement, and the entire baseball world will be watching him closely as he does so. 500 career homers is right around the corner.
Matty, it's all he's thinking about, and he should be thinking about it. He's been so great, a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Engel on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning. The 2-2 one more time. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone to lead off the inning. It was a double for him in his first windup, and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready now for the White Sox. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Up next for Chicago. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak roller right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now and stepping in.
Not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. The 0-2 once more. On the move again from first. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Nate Jones comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. A little over the 250 mark. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. On to the lawn and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Jose Abreu. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And his total current. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Jimenez is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in once again. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the. Hard hit at third. Davidson right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now batting, Wellington.
Pulling the trigger, 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Number 24.
Drilled down the line. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners
to
on
the box. Jimenez. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-2 game.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Maybe not as this stays up in the air long enough. Ready once again, Adrian. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Beltre around first. He'll head for second here. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the net.
Little dribbler back at him. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Riding. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Left side. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Stepping into the box. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside.
Now the 2-0 home. High and deep to right center. On the move is DeShields. He's got it one away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import. The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for one. In now, Tim Anderson. No. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw to second for the force out. Robbie Ross enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
In that location, unless they're looking for it.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but
this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Stepping in and ready for another.
He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And that'll get down out there. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting.
Maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that
with location so far this inning.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Engel sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Ready for another chance. This is line to left. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to Jose Leclerc. Has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Isaiah Heiner has come into the ballgame. Ronald Guzman is into the game. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready once again. Line drive to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. So the lineup
velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Jimenez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. In now. This is pulled into right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Drilled to the right side. Moncada fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A nice look there at the Dallas skyline as we're back with baseball. Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting, third baseman.
Dig. 0-2. Here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Riding in once again.
In a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus with the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well at all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out west in the American League, Cole Hamels got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading Texas to a win over the White Sox, 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins.
Everybody on their feet at Globe Life Park.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 13-5. It was their 7th straight victory.